What's up, Poke Peeps and Masters? This is... Oh, wait. I'm not that guy. But I am Dante, who you've seen my decks here before, featured by PokeRussPlays. But I'm bringing you a new deck. Pan. And Pan, what she does is for people who know her, but this is for people who don't. So it says, auto, once per turn. Okay. When you play a battle card, she gives it plus 5,000, and if it's over 2,000, you draw a card. When you reach 4 or less life, you flip her over, you restand 2 energy. She basically has the same effect, you know, pretty easy peasy, you know, and when you attack with her, you draw a card. Pretty good, right? So you're probably wondering, what am I bringing you today? Well, let's get to it. As you see, the leader's Pan. So let's go. So, this is the deck. I play 2 Planet MK2s, and the reason why I play this is because, as you see later on in the deck, you'll find out that Black Mass Saiyan, Kami, there's stuff there that just don't like this deck. So this handles it, you tap it, you can kill anything 5,000 or less. Pretty easy, right? Pay 1 mana, happens. And of course this deck's blue-red, so you play Senzu Bean. Gives plus 5,000 to your leader, any battle card, the normal thing. Everybody knows what this does, what that does. We Coercion, your typical negate, untap an energy, of course. I like this counterattack thing. You give, if your leader is red, you can choose up to, you know, a card, it gets 40,000. That's pretty neat, right? So it's like, you know, why do you use this? Because sometimes it can save your butt. And also it takes a life if you have Sparking 5, you have 5 cards in the graveyard. You can take a life instead of paying for it. That's cool, right? Don't want to tap out when you're playing Pan. Never. Never want to tap out. Getting into some of the other battle cards. Getting into battle cards. Play turn 1 Trunks. Has critical, helps you awaken. Very good. You attack with it, take a life, gives plus 1,000. Pan gives an extra 5,000, 20,000 crit. Some people don't like that. Go into your super combos. You have this. You can play it and get the plus 10k. You don't have to, you know. But if you have 4 less life, you get the draw. Right? Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now getting into some of the blue cards. You play Quick Thinking Gotenks. Now you're like, why? Why do I play this card? Well, this card is good. It has 15 power. Sets off Pan's effect. It gets, when it comes into play, it gets you 20k. Attack with it, you draw, and when you come into play, you draw off Pan too. So you get a double draw that turn. Cool, right? Huh? Oh. And it also has critical. People don't like that either. Critical is like a good thing in this game. People don't like to take the hits. They'll combo out. You know, movie. So then you're wondering what's going on here. So it's like, I play Preface of Recovery. And you're like, what? It's Goku. It's 15. Pan gives it a boost, you get a draw. And his effect is you get to untap 2 mana. Cool, right? Never want to tap out when you're playing Pan. Never. So he comes into play for 3. He untaps 2 energy. It could be a blue, red, 2 blues, whatever you want. Whatever you have in your hand at the time. So you see Preface, right? You also play 3 Sneak Attack Gokus. Why play this card? This card's good. Again, it's 1,500, boosts off Pan, you know, and when you play this card, you can choose one of your opponent's battle cards and return it to their hand. It's cool, right? But it's like, why? Why are you playing this? Well, you also play his buddy, good old Sneak Attack Vegeta. I personally think this card is really good. He has barrier, he can't be touched, he's 15, gets off Pan's effect. You know, when he attacks, you get the your opponent has to put a card back on top of their deck. It's really cool. You get some hand control. Good stuff. And of course, you can't have Pan deck without its special summon double shot Super Saiyan 2 Gogeta. I like this card. This card is best to see in your opening hand. Set the mana. They attack you. You get it. You get a draw on their turn. Here comes a 20k. On their turn. Get the draw. It's very good. After that, it comes back to rest mode on your turn. You can attack with him. Very good turn 1, 1500. Not bad. Then we get into one of my favorite cards. My favorite character of all time. Glory Obsessed Vegeta. Now, this card itself, not only does it get a boost from Pan, and you draw a card, but he gets a boost from himself, and he can attack active mode battle cards. When he attacks, he also gains plus 10,000, so, oh my god, he's already 20,000, so he's got 30,000 that can attack cards just in active mode. Crazy, right? But in case you haven't noticed, I'm hoping you all notice a trend of their attacks. They're all 1500, right? And you're like, why Dante? Why 15?
Why Dante? Why 15?
You're gonna see. But not right now. Right now I'm going to show you a little other, like a pseudo, your other super combo. You basically combo with this, you get plus 10,000, you draw a card. Yeah. You can summon if you want to draw a card, but nobody ever does. Another blue card, very good one, all cost Vegeta. Everybody knows what this card is. This card is very popular, everybody likes it. But for people who don't know, I'm going to tell you his auto is when you play this card, you draw a card, you untap an energy. Then when you attack with it once per turn, you can take 2 of your life. He gains triple strike, and he also gains 3k for each energy you have on the board. And on top of that, you get to KO a card on your opponent's side of the board. Pretty snazzy card, right? Yeah, very good. But now to show you the spice, the reason why all those Vegetas and all those Gokus have the same attack. So you can drop the Ultimate Fusion Gogeta. Good card. You can pay it. You pay 4 energy, 2 blue, 1 anything. 2 anything. You sparking 5. You draw 2 cards, and then you can bounce back 2 cards to their deck. Pretty good. And he's double strike, and he gets 500 from hand, so he's a 30k. That magical number. Let me tell you about that magical number, 30k. It's so hard to get over. Some people have problems with it. It's so good. This is a really good card. But let me show you the boss monster of the deck. The Ultimate Fusion. Gogeta. Hero Revived. Now this is 7 drop, but because of all these Vegetas, Gokus, they all have 1500. They all have the same attack. You fuse with them from your hand, and you can bring this out turn 5. So he has triple strike, barrier, deflect, sparking 10. You gotta have 10 cards in the graveyard. What he does is he makes your opponent shuffle all their cards into their hand and draw 3. That people has raved about this card. It only works in certain decks, Shenron, Gogeta, but play in Pan, and becomes a 35. It's higher than 3,000, higher than that magical number. Just good card. I'm also going to bring you a sideboard to help battle some of them decks out there that are out there. When you're facing Brawly, you play Time Cronoa, stop their Shigesh from going off. You don't want to see any of them, level 3 nasty Saiyans come out early. For people who mana ramp, you have your one Dende, pop their mana. For people who mass spam the board, like this deck does sometimes, people have come. Blows up all turn 4 or less, ignoring barrier. You have your 2 Mufubas, another negate, really good negate, can't go wrong. For if you're facing a lot of yellow leaders, like I do at my locals, I see a lot of the yellow leaders right now. I play hard, attack your project. Yeah, facing yellow decks, you could drop this card for 3 mana. You mill top 2 cards of your deck, and you untap 4 mana. Wow, pretty nice. And she has critical again. Nobody likes critical. to stop them, them crazy little Weenie Rush Frieza decks that you see around all the time. Frieza Ginyu. You play this. You play Son Goku, striving to be the best. So your turn 2s cannot attack. Okay? So my last 2 cards are, and this is something me and my friends have been playing around with, is Surprise Attack Frieza. This card helps against, the Frieza matchup whenever a card is KO'd, you can summon this card without paying its cost. Frieza pops his own cards, so it's like, oh look, free attack, free card, free 1500 critical Frieza. So, I showed you my deck, I showed you my sideboard. I don't know what else there's to talk about, other than you could take it to your locals, try it out. And this is me signing off. Thanks for watching.